doesn't shine the way it used to. It falls on empty spaces where I once reached out to you. The coffee tastes like memories, a little bitter, never sweet. I sit alone at our old table where your laughter used to meet. Every picture on the mantle feels like chapters out of place. A book that lost its meaning when you disappeared without a trace. And I keep turning every page, but every line leads back to you. How do I keep on living in a story missing its truth? This is a story without you. Ink that's fading on the pages, a song with half the melody, a heart beating through the ages. I try to write a future, but the words don't come alive. 'Cause every plot, every moment needed you here by my side. Now I'm lost in all the chapters where the endings won't come true. Trying to make sense of living in a story without you. I walk the streets we once discovered. Every corner holds a scene. The echoes of our footsteps follow close behind my dreams. I pass the bench beside the river where you promised me the sky, where forever felt so certain, where I never learned goodbye. Now the days feel like blank pages filled with words I write in vain, trying to capture something that can't live without your name. I swear I hear you call me in the space between the days, but the only voice that answers is the quiet drifting into gray. This is a story without you. Ink that's fading on the pages, a song with half the melody, a heart beating through the ages. I try to write a future, but the words don't come alive. 'Cause every plot, every moment needs you here by my side. Now I'm lost in all the chapters where the endings won't come true. Trying to make sense of living in a story without you. Maybe someday I'll understand why your chapter had to close, why the hero of my heartbeat walked away without a note. But healing isn't easy when the timeline feels undone, when the love you thought was endless turns to shadows from the sun. Still I hold on to the pages where your smile lit up the night, 'cause the part of me you cherish still refuses to rewrite. I trace the words you left behind, the pieces of a love we knew. And every line I read reminds me the story still remembers you. Even if you never turn another page with me again, I'll keep the chapters we created as the part that never ends. This is a story without you. Ink that trembles while I'm writing, a dream that lost its guiding star, a flame that's quietly dying. I try to build tomorrow, but the lines keep breaking through. 'Cause every hope, every heartbeat still belongs to me and you. And no matter how I try to make the words feel brave and new, I'm just learning how to breathe in a story without you. So here I stand with open pages, letting time decide what's real. Maybe someday I'll keep writing with a heart that starts to heal. But tonight I'm still unraveling all the love we couldn't do. Still learning how to live inside a story said forever like it was nothing, like the stars would never fade. I built my heart around your promise, now I'm standing in the rain. Your sweater's still on my chair, your scent still hangs in the air. You left quietly without goodbye, and I still don't know why. I replay the words you used to say, but they don't sound the same today. I thought you'd stay when the nights got cold, when the world felt heavy and I lost control. I thought your hand would find my own, even when I felt alone. You said love was worth the pain, but you walked away anyway. And I'm here trying to breathe through the gray, 'cause I thought you'd stay. The clock keeps ticking, but time stands still. Your ghost lives here, I know it will. Every photo burns a little more. I keep them close, but I'm not sure. The echoes whisper down the hall. I still reach out, expecting your call. It's crazy how a heart can break from the silence you didn't make. I told myself you'd come back someday, but hope's just cruel that way. I thought you'd stay when the nights got cold, when the fire dimmed and I lost hope. I thought you'd be the one who'd fight to pull me through the endless night. You said love would never fade, but forever slipped away. And I'm still learning how to face the day, 'cause I thought you'd stay. Maybe love just isn't meant to last. Maybe we can't outrun the past, but every dream still calls your name, and I'm the one left with the blame. I thought you'd stay when the lights went low, when the world turned quiet and I lost my glow. I thought we'd find a way to heal, to hold on to something real. You said love would light the way, but your light just walked away. And I'm standing here in the rain, still wishing you'd stay. You said forever, and I believed that day. Now I whisper to the dark, I thought you'd stay. The mirror's cracked, it won't reflect. I touch the shards, they don't protect. My hands are bleeding, but I can't feel what's fake, what's true, what's even real. Whisper louder, cut me deeper, hurt me gently, break me slow, let the silence overflow. Tell me lies that taste like truth, rip the pages, leave no proof. kisses in the flame. It knows my face, it calls my name. I chase the ghost, it pulls away, but I still beg for it to stay. Whisper louder, cut me deeper, hurt me gently, break me slow, let the silence overflow. Tell me lies that taste like truth, rip the pages, leave no proof. Dusty skies and faded streams, the echoes hum of forgotten dreams. A whisper lingers where shadows gleam. Forgotten dreams, forgotten dreams, like broken clocks and shattered schemes. They call, but never redeem. The moon, it weeps in silver cries, a silent witness to our goodbyes. Lost maps of stars in empty skies. I reach, but they're too far, chasing ghosts of who we are. Forgotten dreams, like broken clocks and shattered schemes. They call, but never redeem. Through the cracks of time they fall, silent voices behind a wall. They never answer when you call. The clock keeps ticking, loud and slow. Each second's weight a stone to throw. I see your face in every shadow. It lingers soft, it cuts me hollow. I wish it didn't hurt to love you. Wish the fire didn't burn this falls sharp like broken glass. Each drop a memory I can't outlast. Your laughter echoes in the empty halls, a melody that always calls. Every step I take away, I find I'm chained to yesterday. I wish it didn't hurt to love you. Wish the fire didn't burn this blue. Every kiss a bruise I can't undo. I wish it didn't hurt to love you. Love's a thief in the dark, stealing light, leaving marks, but I can't lock the door. I keep begging for more. You said forever under the moonlight, forever melted into the night. A whisper turned to silence so fast. Forever it seems just doesn't last. Your words were castles made of sand. Was I too blind to understand? Broken promises, they scatter the floor like shattered glass. Can't hold anymore. You left me with echoes, a hollow goodbye. Broken promises. Why did you lie? We painted dreams in colors so bold, but time smudged the edges, left them cold. You held my hand but let it slip. A love that sank like a paper ship. Your voice was sweet, a siren song, but sweet can turn bitter when it lasts too long. Broken promises, they scatter the floor like shattered glass. Can't hold anymore. You left me with echoes, a hollow goodbye. Broken promises. photograph fades on the windowsill. Dust gathers like time standing still. Echoes of laughter in an empty hall. I close my eyes and the years rewind. Distant memories calling my name. Flickering shadows, never the same. I reach for the past, but it slips away. A song on the radio pulls me back to midnight skies and a railroad track. Your voice like a whisper lost in the wind. Distant memories calling my name. Flickering shadows, never the same. I reach for the past, but it slips Do you remember the promises we made under a moon that refused to fade? Or has it all dissolved in the whispers crawl through hollow halls. Shadows stretch and touch the walls. Every breath feels like a ghost, lingering here when I need it most. Echoes of silence scream so loud. They fill the room, they wear a shroud. Every word you left behind still haunts the corners of my mind. The clock won't tick, it just stares back. Time's a thief dressed all in black. Fingers trace the dust on the frames, but nothing here will speak your name. Echoes of silence scream so loud. still haunts the corners of my mind. I told myself I'd move on, I told myself I'd be fine. Packed away the pictures, hid the memories in my mind. But your ghost keeps walking circles through the hallways of my chest. And every time I try to curse your name, my heart just protests. You're the bruise I keep on touching, the wound that never seems to close. And I hate that even after everything, you're the one my heart still knows. Everyone says time will fix it, but they don't hear the things I hear. Your laugh in every quiet room, your whisper in my ear. I wish I could hate you, God, I wish I could burn every memory like they said I should. But love doesn't listen to logic or pain. It keeps reaching for someone who won't come back again. I wish I could hate you, but the truth that cuts me through, I'm still breaking, still aching, 'cause a part of me still loves you. You walked away so easily, like the years meant nothing much. I'm left gathering the pieces of a life you used to touch. Some nights I feel the anger like fire climbing up my throat, but it melts into sorrow before the words are even spoke. I try to paint you as a villain, someone selfish, someone cold, but even the lies I tell myself can't change the story we once told. If forgetting was a choice, I'd choose it every single day. But the heart holds on to certain people in a way the mind can't sway. I wish I could hate you, God, I wish I could throw away the letters like I know I should. But love keeps replaying the best of what we were, even though the ending still leaves me unsure. I wish I could hate you, but my heart won't let it be. 'Cause every tear, every fear is still tied to what you meant to me. Maybe someday the anger will finally drown the ache. Maybe someday I'll forget the promises you didn't make. Maybe I'll see you somewhere and feel nothing in my chest, just a stranger passing by. No tremble, no unrest. But tonight I'm still unraveling the knots you left behind, trying to teach my broken heart what my head already knows in time. I wish I could hate you, I swear I've tried it all, but every time I build a wall, I hear your voice and let it fall. If love could turn to bitterness, if hurt could turn to blame, I'd bury every memory and forget your name. But I'm softer than I wanna be, and your shadow lingers on. I wish I could hate you, but the truth is you're not gone. Maybe someday I'll stop loving you without needing to pretend. But tonight I'm wishing hate would heal me, and knowing love won't end. The mirror whispers truths I can't ignore. Your laughter's an echo, it lingers no more. Fingers trace the dust on your old chair. Empty space, but your ghost is everywhere. Was it time, or was it me who stole the light we used to see? Fading smile, where did you go? Like a sunset sinking low, I reach for you, but shadows stay. Your fading smile slips away. The clock ticks louder when I'm alone. Memories play like a scratched up tone. Your face is blurred in the photograph, a fleeting spark in the aftermath. Fading smile, where did you go? Like a sunset sinking low, I reach for you, but shadows stay. Your fading smile slips away. I scream at the silence, it doesn't scream back. Chasing your shadow down a one-way track. If I could hold you just one more time, would your fading smile become mine? The clock ticks slow. The clock ticks slow, but the night runs fast. A shadow of you in the moonlight cast. Every streetlight hums your name. Nothing feels the same. I can't stop thinking about yesterday. The way you laughed, the things you'd say. It's like a ghost that won't let me be. Yesterday's haunting me. The coffee's cold, the radio shadows creep, empty streets where silence weeps, a broken sign swings slow, it squeaks. Empty streets, they hold no names. Empty streets, they play no games. Just the wind, just the air, nothing's the same. A light flickers, fades to black. The echo of my steps won't come back. No faces here, just the cracks. Who lived here, who breathed here, who loved here, who cried here? These streets don't say, they just disappear. Empty streets, they hold no names. Empty streets, they play no games. Just the wind, just the air, nothing's the same. I held your hand like time would never pull us from each other's grasp. We built our dreams in whisper moments, promised love that always lasts. I traced 1,000 futures in the lines across your skin, never thinking any version wouldn't have you woven in. But forever isn't promised, and I learned that far too late, that life can break the strongest hearts and rewrite every fate. I thought love like ours was certain, thought it couldn't disappear. But even the warmest summer turns to winter in a year. I thought we'd have forever, thought the world would bend for us, thought every twist and turn we faced would only strengthen trust. But forever was a fragile dream, I never saw you let go. And now I'm standing in the ruins of a love I thought I'd always know. I thought we'd have forever, but forever let me go. You used to talk of growing old in a house beside the sea. You said no matter where life took us, you'd always stay with me. But your voice grew quiet slowly, like a tide that slips away. And I didn't see the distance till it swallowed all your days. I kept fighting for the pieces, for the you I used to know. But you drifted like a memory to a place I couldn't follow. Maybe love was never equal, maybe I held on too tight. But losing you felt like losing every star that lit truth came without warning, like a storm I couldn't outrun. Forever slipped between my fingers, long before I knew we were done. I thought we'd have forever, but forever chose someone. Maybe someday you'll remember how I loved you without fear, how I whispered in the dark that I'd always keep you near. Maybe then you'll feel the echo of the life we never made, the whispers of a future that quietly betrayed. And maybe you'll regret it, not the leaving but the cost of a love that could have saved us, but instead was left to frost. I'm still learning how to breathe in a world without your name. Still trying to believe that I'll never be the same. I thought we'd have forever, but forever had its plans. It slipped away like water through my tired, trembling hands. I'm left with all the could have beens, the promises undone, the empty nights, the fading light, the silence after the sun. I thought we'd have forever, but forever chose to run. And though the days keep moving, though the world keeps spinning on, a part of me will always mourn the future that is gone. It's strange the things I'm missing now that you're not in my days. Not the big dramatic memories, but the quiet, gentle ways. The way you say my name at night, soft enough to make me stay. Like every syllable you whisper chased my loneliness away. Now the rooms feel unfamiliar and my heartbeat feels undone, 'cause the voice that once could call me is the one that had to run. I thought I'd miss your laughter most, or the warmth of your embrace, but it's the simple sound of my own name and your voice I can't replace. I miss the way you said my name, like it meant something to you, like it held a little promise, like it held a little truth. I miss the way it softened when your walls began to fall, how your voice would wrap around me like you knew me through it all. I miss the way you said my name. God, I miss the way it made me feel small in the safest way of all. Now I hear my name from strangers and it never sounds quite right. It's missing every shade of you, every calm and every light. You didn't just speak syllables, you spoke pieces of my soul. And the way you said my name made broken things feel whole. I didn't know how precious that sound was till it was gone. Didn't know a stop calling from a world you left behind. I miss the way you said my name, soft like morning's quiet breath, strong enough to pull me closer, gentle as the touch you left. I miss the way you spoke it, like it meant you truly saw every flaw and every fracture, and still love me through it all. I miss the way you said my name, like a promise you didn't know you'd break by letting go. Maybe you forgot the sound, maybe time erased the tone, maybe now you say it differently when you're saying it alone. But for me it's still a memory that refuses to let go. Your voice wrapped around my heartbeat in a way no one will know. And I hate that such a simple thing can bring me to my knees, but love is made of little moments more than grand destiny. Sometimes I whisper it myself just to hear it in my head, trying to remember how you spoke it once instead. I miss the way you said my name, like it mattered, like it fit, like it was a sacred story only you and I could script. I miss the way it trembled when you didn't wanna fight, how it softened when you loved me, how it broke the final night. I miss the way you said my name, and maybe in another life I'll hear it said the way you used to one more time. Until then I'll keep the memory in the quiet of my days, 'cause losing you was losing more than love, it was losing the way you said my name. I walk the streets we used to roam, but they don't feel like home. Every stranger passing by has something that reminds me why I can't escape the thought of you. A smile, a glance, the way they move, it hits me harder every day. Your ghost is everywhere I stray. I try to tell myself you're gone, but my heart keeps getting it wrong. I keep seeing you in every face, in crowded rooms and quiet places. A trace of you in someone's eyes brings back the truth I try to hide. No matter where I run or stay, you follow me in subtle ways. I can't forget, I can't erase. I keep seeing you in every face. At cafes where we used to sit, I picture you across from it. The way you laugh, the way you lean, the little things I didn't need to memorize, but now they stay. Shadows that don't fade away. Even when I close my eyes, you show up in my mind's disguise. Healing something time should bring, but you're still in everything. keep seeing you in every face, in fleeting looks I can't replace. A stranger's voice, a gentle smile, it takes me back for just a while. No matter how the moments change, your outline still remains. I can't forget, I can't erase. I keep seeing you in every face. Maybe someday I'll walk these streets and finally feel my heart beat without the echo of your name breathing life into my pain. But for now you're everywhere, in every step, in every stare. I keep seeing you in every face, like pieces of a love misplaced. A memory I can't undo, a silent world that looks like you. No matter how much time has passed, some shadows are built to last. I can't forget, I can't replace. I keep seeing you in every face. Maybe I'm healing, maybe I'm not, but you're still in every face.